Good evening, everyone. Welcome to more Golden Sun. This is indeed a Game Boy Advance RPG, as you glanced very well. And yeah, the general Twitch not sending anyone, well, everyone, notifications and a whole bunch of other reasons is why a little bit of setup time is always a good idea. Anyway, there we go. Got the cable sorted out. Let's carry on. We hop just into this little tree. Oh yeah. So last time we were actually told that, no, Nitro, you are not using these optimally, and I have no clue how to use them optimally. So I'm just going to keep using them sub-optimally because it still works out pretty damn well. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good day. It's gonna have a good weekend. Yeah. I think that Earth Power thing is permanent. I'm not 100% sure. We should be able to just kill this. There we go. Played the whole of Golden Sun 1. Well, I have not played... Well, I'm playing the first game now. I haven't played the second one. I know that Spam streamed it quite a bit, but I've never watched any of that. Can I even get down there? No, obviously not. No, just climb up. A job offer, that's really nice to hear. Oh. Wait. Oh, it automatically climbed down. That's why, that's weird. I have a feeling I'm gonna get very annoyed by these random encounters at some point. It's fast enough to not be awful, but I wouldn't exactly call it great. I'm gonna load the volume a bit for you guys. It's not like Pokemon where everything really takes for freaking ever. You can pretty much spam through most of the stuff here. What was that sound? Oh, I think it's one of the guys being arrested. Yeah, we can't jump off. What a shame. I'm very happy it always hits all of them. There we go. So, I think GDQ is still going even. I have to admit, I haven't watched a lot of it this year. I kind of knew it was coming. It's always at the same time, roughly, every year. But, I don't know. I find it, ironically, a little less appealing with the crowd there. Little less appealing with it not there, I mean. There's quite often good commentary, but there have been quite a few moments where... No, let's actually heal myself. That's new, Spire. Where the crowd made an unfun run a little bit better. I did watch, like, Goost's run, because, I mean, of course, why wouldn't I? Considering he's, well, met him before. Oh, that was... Arabian Nights was awful. Good God. Imagine trying to play that blind. It's you know, I've played a lot of janky games in my life, but it kind of felt like the bad kind of jank. Nah, it shouldn't sound like I can move here or something. No. I also heard there was Factorio, which kind of got me interested, and then I heard it was seated, pacifist, whatever the hell, and that made me very sad. Because that is about the most unfun way you could showcase Factorio, and I would rather just, I don't know, rewatch. Not per se. I would have said just do it default settings. Well, not yeah, but the thing is, there's a whole bunch of categories for Factorio, and yes, of course, there is ye olde whatchamacallit. No, you need to do cure on you. What you say is not how the scene is. Not wrong, but if I had to choose to showcase Factorio at an event like this, I would have said, okay, do something that is kind of interesting, and at least it keeps like the how do you say that? It's interesting, right? It's a little high octane between giant quotation marks for Factorio, obviously. Speedrunning Factorio seems to kind of defeat the fun, kind of like speedrunning Caesar 3. Not per se. There's a lot of things that can be fairly interesting in Factorio, but showcasing speedruns. Okay, same thing. To me, you know, personally, it's not an interesting speedrun. And yeah, it's not per se, you know, the greatest thing to just say, okay, you know, that should be the way to play it, but it's just a shame. Because it's a very fun game, and seeing it this way just kind of feels like they're butchering it, but... I want to actually check... So first, we might as well just cure everyone. I want to check the Earth power. Status. Level 5. Yeah, so it does seem like it's upgrading it all the time. Power, resist. Djinns, yeah. Yeah, so it's recovering. But yeah, you know, it's another event that didn't exactly get me all that interested into. Can I walk over these? Ah, okay, you can walk on the... That makes sense. We can run. Keep forgetting that. But yeah, in general, just haven't looked at a whole bunch of events. Maybe I'll rewatch some stuff later. But probably not. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at the speedrun Discord. I mean subreddit, where they have like a big list, and they usually list like, oh, these are the runs to watch. Because there's usually a few very interesting ones. Maybe there's some interesting Tazes or something. Venus. Yeah, that should be the death of them. Ah. Blah. He's defending, so... There we go. You know, this is a very high. I think there's actually a thing we can take to reduce the encounter rate. That was not the right way I wanted to do it. I wanted to put it on the troll. 39, 44. I want to compare it to the Spire, but it's already dead. I think you might have it. No, where is it? So catch when equipped. Yeah, Sacred Feather. I think they were very expensive though. I'll just use one. I feel like casting a Fire Soul inside of a tree is unwise. What do you know? Feels a bit of a shame that there's just very little use to exploring this tree. One of the things I wonder is, last time Spam was mentioning I wasn't using the Djinns optimally, which doesn't really surprise me all that much, but I wonder what the best way is, because as far as I can tell, they're just a free resource that deals a bollocks ton of damage. The only option could be is, like, it gives you less experience, or you're just going to be under-leveled as all hell. Because otherwise I'm not sure. Because, yeah, it takes a turn to equip, then it takes a turn to use the best attack, and then another turn to recharge. But that doesn't seem, too bad to me. Oh, sure, yeah, you should just cure yourself. I think the point is maybe that you're just gonna be under leveled or something? That doesn't look like something we can stand on. That looks like something we should stand on. That's probably the goal. Spider. Yeah, just attack a bunch. Nah. And that setup also persists through, and the resting usually happens when you're outside of battle, so it just seems very optimal to use them this way. Attack's been raised, damage been done, so we can just whack him to death. There we go. If I recall correctly, we can get this without having to fall down. What do we have? A healing ring to Garrett. We'll fall down. Yeah, see, we can go right back here. Besides that, well, yeah, Sacred Feather wore off. Besides, it's gonna be the last Beat Saber stream for a while. We, much to the dismay of my girlfriend, we have to bring it back to my brother tomorrow. So tonight will be Beat Saber. I originally was gonna play Neighbors from Hell, but apparently UC Fusion, I want to say got us niggers on a bunch, and it was like, well, this mention I did in the stream, you forgot the game I was going to do. Yeah. So next week will be Neighbors from Hell, but for now we're going to do Beat Saber. The Windseer's Plasma. And go up. Psy-Energy Stone. Oh. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Ah, I see. This will probably make us fall... Yeah, here again. Great. Oh, it's just a single one? Sure. There we go. But yeah, it'll mean that I'll actually have to get a proper Friday game from C-Fusion. But it's unfortunate that we have to bring it back. But I mean, I don't blame him. We've had it for months now. They all run away. Nice. I don't like that you recovered there. I want to use Spire, see what it does. Kind of annoyed that you don't have heals. 52, that's really nice. Also 52, okay. Good to know that. Oh god. You've been gnomed. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I don't like that. I think it should be fine. Yeah, we'll need to heal Ivan. Oh crap, Ivan's down. Can you heal him? Sounds like you shouldn't be able to do that, but... Yeah, so it doesn't even tell you you can't do it. It just... This might not end well. I can't get them both. Yeah, could they focus on me at least? They could. Cure Garrett this time. Yeah, just whack him a bit normally. The guard's volcano. Yeah, he's down. So we would need to heal that, but I think we're shit out of luck in that regard. We have one resurrection item, but I'd really rather not use it. I find it funny that the Visages, they just leave him behind. Why not, you know? Nut? What is a nut? What does a nut do? It's only 200 HP. Also, you don't have the healing ring equipped. Oh, it's a use item, I see. But we can't get across this. Crap. Well, this isn't good. Man, I really don't want to use more items here. We might be boned otherwise. I really don't want to have to do all of that again. I don't think I even have it anymore. We'd have to do quite a bit again, but I think we can make this at least, so... Okay, he runs, which is really good. Face the attack. It doesn't even full heal him anymore. That is good to know. Yeah, I think we can risk using both. Attacking with both. Critical hits. Yeah, how do I get across this? Do I have to summon on Crushed Leaf just to get it to reappear? Yeah, I can't jump on a leaf as well. I think so. Because if that is how it works, then in theory we can, you know, get across. It'll just take us about 2 instances of getting up there. Right, so far I find the game very neat, but the random encounters, man, they are... they're a bit excessive. You know, in Pokemon, at least you had a very well-defined area of where you would find random encounters. Like, you always knew in tall grass and in caves you'll find them. And to be fair, in caves it also got aggravating as all hell. Especially when you were trying to do it when you didn't have a light, it was just impossible. Okay, yeah, so you can't. No, we have to do something here. Maybe we can move a leaf. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is actually where I'm supposed to go, or if this is where, or are we just supposed to go elsewhere? Because I don't remember seeing another way out there. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just boned. I don't think we can actually survive much longer here. Like, let's hope we're just gonna get out DPS, because I've got as much, you know, Cure is the only thing keeping us alive right now, and I don't think I've got anything to restore those. So I think we're just bones. gnome's not even dead. Nah, they should just die with, yeah, there we go. Yeah, only option is just to walk around a little bit more outside. Maybe I did miss something? Oh, another Jin. Normally there would be a Baz here to help me, but I think he's AWOL. I'm not sure. He is in chat, but I think he's always in chat. Oh boy. Oh, it runs? I didn't know they could run. Do I have to like go search on every single freaking treetop to find him? Because I don't think that there's a way to actually get around here. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I think I'm starting to dislike this game a bit. Yeah, wrong way around. Can I get back? I think we're quite far from a town to get a full heal. Yeah, okay. There's no way he'd do anything here. If I'm gonna move down, I might as well just fall down. Any other Psy energy that I could use here? Volcano. See how much. I think I do like 52 damage or so. 49. Close enough. Second row on the right? What do you mean exactly with second row on the right? As in that's where I could jump? Oh, I'll go take a look. I don't think I was missing anything, but I'll quickly take a look. Because I think I couldn't reach it because it's like a little bit too far. Second row from the right. You mean this one here? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really only that very fixed distance that you can jump. I'd really like to rummage around a bit more here, but I just can't, because you just get whacked so much by everything. It's horrible. We were very close to dying there as well. I don't think you can move the... Okay, well, I'm gonna check if I can move the chest. Okay, yeah, we're dead though. That's because they're gonna focus him down now. Yeah, so I have to cast Cure on myself. No, it's over. Great. What a wonderful world. So, okay, we're actually put back here with 1 HP. Alright, 320 coins down the drain. I assume everyone's on like 1 HP. No, actually, everyone's full, but I'm not, so. Where was the inn again here? I need to sleep to heal myself up. I think it was this one here. Hey there, Shadow. You gotta remember, you only have a few more hours to drink. The Netherlands have re-instantiated a lot of the measures for Corona, because anyone with half a brain could have imagined opening the whole place up was kind of bad. You can't afford to drink here. Where are you? Wait, so Nitro is full. Oh, you're still in Zurich, right? Yeah, I see. Oh, it got very bad again. But that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, should it? My drinking budget was absorbed into my food budget. Man, who could have imagined that Switzerland would have been expensive? I surely wouldn't have been able to. 500 coins though, it's a bit much. Oh yeah, because the one of the few things that I remember very distinctly from Switzerland was just insanely expensive. Like you go to a restaurant and it's like you experience it, like it's $20 for a pretty normal meal. It's ridiculous. That's a big bonus to attack. Yeah, that sucks. What's the point of going abroad if not for the food? Because Switzerland's beautiful. It's a genuinely the old longsword. No. Because I wanna. What I want to do is I want to see if I can give that to... Yeah, so it's actually worthless. So we'll sell that. Goods themselves didn't seem overpriced. Yeah, it's really the tourism stuff, if I recall correctly. Like, if you eat in a restaurant, it's going to be super expensive. Yeah, so for you, it would bring up to 81. Bring it up to a little bit. 69. Heh, nice. 67. So really only this is worth it for you. Although I can get a cheap upgrade for... Yeah. So I can boost it by 4 for 520, or I can boost it by 16 for 1,000, yeah. Yeah. But a bronze shield will up it by 11, no, 12, or 13. That's 220. It gives 9, it gives 8. Yeah, I'll buy 1 for each. 7 coins, sure. I think, yeah, there's a wooden cap here, but we won't get it. It's I can't eat beautiful, nor historical significant, nor interesting. Rather stuff my face in local cuisine. You know what the local cuisine is of Switzerland? It's cheese. Oh, bother, where was it again? Well, I don't remember where exactly. Yeah, the fondue was really good though in Sweden. $35 is, you know, if you go to a real darn fancy place, maybe. Plus, yeah, it's it just adds up from what I remember. Beautiful place though, like I can recommend going to Switzerland, but it's, you know, it's gonna be super expensive. Yeah, we're just running around in freaking circles, man. Like, I don't remember if we're backtracking now. I think we are. I'm pretty sure we're backtracking. Trying to make me pay €40 for Jesus, that's ridiculous. The reason no one invades is too expensive. You know what the cost is of putting a rail line through a mountain? It's quite a lot. And like, in supermarkets it's not insane, right? Like, groceries here aren't very cheap in the Netherlands either. So, so I'm kind of used to that, but the restaurants, it's just, blah. Super tariffs on food imports. Yeah, that doesn't help either. You want to have that authentic Italian pizza, you gotta pay, brother. Nitro's defending? Oh, because the target died. At least we still have the levels we gained. So in theory... in theory, it should be easier to actually get through everything, but We'll see. Really mind read this though. It's so heavy. Man, do we have to do all those freaking puzzles again? I don't want to have to do all these puzzles again. I don't think we do, actually. I think a lot of them actually unlocked shortcuts. My day today was extremely uneventful. I had to go to uni in the morning and do some measurements with, well, some fabrics. And then, of course, I had to finish my experiments. And then the most fun part was writing software to actually, you know, be able to read that data. Because the DMA machine that I'm using, it actually doesn't give you the stuff you want in a ready format. It kind of makes sense what they're doing, because what you get is a file that starts with text, but then at some point just has raw data. The kind of... Oh wait, no, you got the wrong one. Here we go. The kind of frustrating part is it doesn't tell you at all how you should, in theory, read it out. Because there is a program that allows you to do like data manipulation automatically, like macro-wise, but it's just a hair not powerful enough. Because what I did is I tried to like make something to take every single file in a folder and just process that, right? Make it so I can export it into Excel and make a cheap graph out of it. Nothing fancy, but the software just wasn't, I want to say, powerful enough to allow me to do that. Because what it would do is like try to save each and every single one of them with the same file name, which of course you can't really have that when you have like 30 files with each with slightly different measurements. So yeah, I spent the whole entire afternoon, you know, looking through that, seeing how it could get that to work. Wasn't super duper difficult in the end, but I tried to replicate the behavior of the software as closely as possible, and that was a pain. Because the start of this file is just raw text, UTF-16 actually. That was fun to figure out as well. Don't know why, but it was UTF-16. I think we have to do every single freaking puzzle again. Not bad, but sounds at least kind of interesting. I mean, you could be elbow deep in a cow's butt. It was kind of neat to figure out, but it's a little bit annoying. My first guess was that they would be doubles, but they weren't. They were floats. So, you know, that's not very difficult. Just tell it to grab the data as floats, okay? But then you have to figure out where does the text data stop and where does the text, the number data end? Because we had like a few thousand values just in a row. And how were they ordered? No idea. I just kept taking random 4-byte bits and seeing, like, okay, does the number that come out of this like match with any of the ones that I can see? It's a nut. And after like 20 minutes just fumbling around in this huge file, I did find it. It was a pain though. Yeah, there's no other way to do it except for pushing you that way. Weren't paid enough to do that. I get paid 100. You get paid 100k a year to do this kind of shit? Jesus Christ. Can I just get your job? It would be much better. Good lord. So yeah, and then the rest of the time was mostly spent like, because I don't need to just use this. Like, a coworker who... She does have some programming experience, but not a ton. She also needed to be able to use this. And of course, like I said, I wanted it to be the same output as the other software. So a lot of time was spent, okay, the delimiter is also a tab. So now I need to make sure that I get a tab delimiter. Okay, but it's not everywhere. So just have to reject some shit up to just replace the first occurrence of a space with a tab. You know, that I have to relearn rejects, because you always have to relearn rejects. Oh hey, by the way, you forgot an M flag, because it's multi-line, so you spend 20 hours, you'll get like 20 minutes debugging that. Before you realize that Regex 101 takes it automatically. And kind of sort of does tell you, but I forgot. Because fucking Regex flags are almost never relevant. At least not the way that I do them. Because I previously always used them line by line, but now I had a big chunk of text. And then, of course, the precision of the data, right? Because you have floats, right? And raw floats have way more precision than you can actually get from the machine. And I didn't see, like, a value for this is the precision the machine reported to the software. No, it just fucking... just nothing, right? It just says... It was 7 digits of precision, no matter what. I'm like, I'm sure that's fun, but... I don't believe it for every single value, right? But because you're not going to use a very expensive, very sensitive thing for a fucking, you know, time. Like, why would you encode the time as a fucking decimal in minutes? Just. I know the why. It's for scientists who don't know what they're doing. But there's a few very weird decisions there. Like, just put the time in milliseconds and do it in whole numbers or something stupid. Don't do what they did. Yeah, it was decimal time, which was kind of funny to see. It's a lot of stuff like that, right? And so, okay, you have to, like, re-encode all these high-precision floats to be the exact same thing. Because I don't want to, like, have to go back later and so, like, oh... in my discussion, like, oh, look, the data formatting wasn't correct, so there might be the, it's just for machines for measurement starts, but it's still a bit, it's so meaningless. Like, okay, I see 1.143 for whatever the fuck in minutes. Just give me whole milliseconds. But yeah, so I had to spend a whole bunch of time, like, coding up my own semi-own, I guess. Where was the switch again? It's right here. Like, rounding to make sure that it looked the exact same. Because it was 7 decimals of precision, which means you always have 7 numbers, you know, 7 things, but you can also have leading zeros. But sometimes you had, like, whatchamacallit, what did you have sometimes? You had, like, leading, no, actually it's already correct. Oh, bloody hell. You had, like, leading, leading zeros. Oh, no, you had to go here, and then it was correct. Some leading zeros, and some other stuff. It took a bunch of work, because you have to do, like, what was it again? What's the biggest hassle? Yeah, like, well, you can have, like, minus 0.00 and then 7 more decimals. So the actual length of the whole number string could be very variable. And, like, I was doing it in Python because quick and dirty. And I'm sure there was some default fucking library that this is the right way, but I couldn't be arsed figuring that out. So I just coded it myself, and it was a fucking pain. Open the what shortcut? Everything reset, it seems. CFusion. Everything. There were no shortcuts. It's a shortcut, if you die, it just resets anyway. it in month, day, and day, month in the same. That's how. How can you even differentiate between the two? That's impossible. Yeah, it's, you know, like I said, this game's a bit annoying at moments. But yeah, so a lot of time was spent on that and making sure that everything is in the right spot. But even then, there were some things like they repeat some data, like they just have it twice. You know, like, okay, why? I have no idea if it was one of the firsts. Oh, nice. Well, I hope they die. They don't. Great. Oh, it's 1 damage. Just quake him. Yeah, they're dead. There we go. Well, I'm gonna show you open the shortcut, and it won't matter, but oh well. How much scientific data have been lost? Nothing's been lost. It's just like it's usually recoverable. It's just a fucking pain. Oh, but that's like, especially when you don't know what you're doing, that is awful. But I had kind of the same, but for me, what I at least had was, okay, what is the data supposed to be? Which is already a huge fucking benefit. Because it means you can just compare the before and after file and see, okay, is everything right? Which was, you know, extremely helpful. Otherwise, it would have been fine, but it'd be like, okay, I'll just throw full precision floats out there, which is, you know, it's fine, but then you have to go look up what's the original precision of the machine to be able to do, like, error bars and other garbage. Well, you don't have to, but if you want to be good. Regardless, it took a bunch of time to figure out, and then I have to do all the other garbage that you want to do with that, like, it has to be done, like, you have a folder, and then you have to just be able to run it on every single, you know, file in a folder, but, like, how do you determine that it's a file you want to use? Because, fun fact, they didn't have an extension. It wasn't like .dat or something, no, it was just 001, 002, 003, you know, number of the experiments in this machine. It was extremely stupid. So just, okay, just ignore the exe file. Ignore, whatever garbage else that I use. Ignore, like, a py folder file, a txt file, and an exe file. And if you have anything else in the thing, it'll just crash, and I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna bother, you know, making sure that looks okay if any idiot is gonna use it in the wrong way someday. That's not my problem. I also tried to import it into Excel, but Excel has some really dumb shit where it's not working. When you feed it, you have, like, the actual, like, import from text thing, right? Which is supposed to work very well, you know, even an idiot can use it. Well, it fucking doesn't work. It doesn't just... It doesn't grab the delimiter right. So you tell it, okay, I use tabs, and it just says, okay, and doesn't split on them. Which means that you have to then go to, like, 5 more menus to actually get it fixed, and it's a fucking pain. But if you do it if you just drag the file onto Excel and then say tell the column split this column by my tab delimiter, it works fine. But that's a pain. Maybe I'll actually, like, make it automatically into an Excel sheet, but if I recall correctly, I haven't ever seen a plugin besides a paid one that does that. And I'm not gonna buy I don't know what kind of plugin it is, but I'm not gonna pay for that. Hell no. It's also not useful enough to, like, ask the company to pay Maybe if I wanted to do more, but then at that point just use Pi, like Matplotlib or something like that. Yeah, because the thing that made it very, very fun was that it has to be able to be used by anyone, so fucking around with Pi installer to make it into an exe, and then being told half the time by my own computer, oh, by the way, you have a virus on your computer. I'm like, no. That's my own program. Just ignore the fact that it's making 30 files every few minutes. I really wish Windows could actually... I'm sure that there is a setting to actually like differentiate between that, right? Because it makes no sense to me that you couldn't actually figure out that, you know, this is a user-defined program. Only drafted by time. Yeah, because you're gonna have spikes all the time. Provided by a publicly traded company. Oh, those not from personal experience, but from what I've, you know, hear on random forums, that's usually the worst. Because they just let an unpaid intern do the shit. But hey, Sifune, if you're paid 100k a year, can you just hook me up, maybe? I wouldn't mind earning that much for doing what I already can sort of do. I'm sure you want to see my code in a corporate environment, because it unironically will be better than half the shit that other people produce. And that is kind of sad. So we're back here. Did I... You don't mind moving to the US? I don't mind as much as my girlfriend does. Also, can't you do this shit remote? Or do you need some manager with the stick very far up his ass to tell you exactly the way this data should be formatted? What you're doing is for science. Not wrong. I would prefer that. There's a PhD here in Wageningen about atmospheric chemistry, which sounds very interesting. I've sent a message to the professor to have a little chat. Oh, did I miss this exit? I don't know. I think we're one level. No, we're still a little bit below where we were. Definitely possible to work remote. You need to convince him to do so. I'm sure my charms can do so. Okay, no, we were just stupid. But wait, no, we're on the other side. That's very nice, but what does it mean? Elvis worked from home for like a year, yeah. To be fair, working from home sounds ideal, but of course, a lot of the research that I would do is not, you know, you can't do that from home. Unless you want to have a few jars of DMF or DCM in your room and a Rotovap as well. I'm sure you have the correct ventilation for, what do you call that again? Vluchtig. God, what's the word for that again? Carcinogenic fluids that evaporate very quickly. Don't know why I can't think of the name. Ah, bah. Should be dead anyway. There we go. Level 9 Windseer. You got a Weasel's Claw. Okay, so we're here now. That's very cool. What does it mean? Do we need to, like, go to the spider? No. Oh, I see. No, we need to get down the hole in the middle. I see. Can we even do that? I think we'll hop right over it. I think this will kill them automatically. It won't, actually. Sturdy spiders. But yeah, this kind of data science stuff, it's very useful. I've noticed, from what I've been seeing in a lot of PhDs, is that it's coming a lot more common to require this, or to have it like as a nice to have. Because the sensors are becoming so much better, measuring devices are becoming so much better, you can get a fuck ton of data fairly quickly and easily, but actually interpreting it and like molding it around is very difficult to do that in a good and fast way. So like even having someone that can program is already going to be a freaking godsend. Just because they know, okay, you know, I have this, like the task I had today, right? Like, sure, I spent 4 hours in the afternoon coding it, but I think I've spent at least another hour before already transforming the data, and doing it again would have cost me another 2 hours, maybe more. Let's see. So, and I did data science as a minor, but frankly it was kind of useless. It was a lot of, you know, Python for dummies, SQL for dummies. There was one that was kind of useful, which was more about like how do you do regression on data. So like here's a very big data set, how do you find which one are the actual useful ones? Like what are the actual useful variables? That was kind of useful. I'll take a look. I'm gonna keep my mind open for finding stuff. Oh well, they immediately die. Nice. And money is money, that's true, but of course I have a girlfriend and oh, I see. Sneaky. Yeah, so you want to actually be able to jump on this twice. But how could you... Oh yeah, you can do it and then like this. There we go, of course. You're selling your soul to a bank. I have no soul. There we go. We did it, kids. Profiting off the suffering of a poor. You know, if it makes me money... What a nice guy. I really wish I healed before. Oh well. Your department especially deals with credit cards for poor people. Wait, limits of 2... Oh, you're literally working for, like, the absolute cancer of the American financial industry? Where you, like, give credit cards to people who can never pay them off? So you give them ridiculous overcharge and interest fees? That is... Yeah, that is, nice is not the word I would use. American is one I would. Ow. Capitalism, ho! Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... Does eating an item take a slot? It does, actually. Because then I might as well use Cure, because it's better. Yeah. I should have saved. I should have saved before I came in here. Oh well. Actually, I'm gonna quickly make a save state. Because it's kind of the same. I had to calculate rates for defaulting and monitor how much money we were losing for people just not paying us back. Yeah, because does it work again in America? I know, I think medical debt you can get removed. I'm not sure. It being America, of course, you very often hear posts about how do you get back from, you know, having fucked your life up royally with, like, I don't know, a personal bankruptcy, for example. I'm gonna just take a little round to... of course, you didn't have antidotes. No, I see what I did wrong. Yeah. Yeah, this could be very bad. We could already be losing Ivan here. Ooh, we got very lucky. Fuck me, we got lucky. Yeah, you just use another herb. And you can actually use Gust. Yeah, I remember reading some stuff on like some of the Wall Street bet stuff, but like, oh, you know, I've over leveraged myself and I'm like down a few $100,000, and they're like, yeah, just declare personal bankruptcy. That's the best way to get rid of it. Like, you're gonna fuck yourself over for 7 years or something, but after that, you're gonna be fine. Fucking USA, man. But pragmatically speaking, it's not like that only happens in the US. Yeah, but it's a little... I don't know, to be fair, how bankruptcy laws work. Doesn't know, because I think the thing was that it gets scrubbed off your record after 7 years or something like that. But don't like, I'm not an American, don't quote me on that. Your credit score is still shit. America. I believe you. Like, don't worry about that. It's 50, right? Yeah, just heal you. Take Volcano. There we go. No, but I think with... I think America has the taxes... They kind of support YOLOing a lot more. So that's maybe why, Max. But to be fair, like, I don't talk. The only person that I know that regularly YOLOs way too much money is a guy from Finland. And I'm not sure he should be allowed near his money. The bank will take a lot of your assets. I really... Just means you don't have to pay the debt off. I don't know how it works exactly. I think this is like kind of for people who are already, you know, who already lost their shirts. Well. Nice. Oh, 2008, your fault. I just bought a lot of housing futures, and I shorted the entire market, and it all crashed. That's how it works, right? It's literally the stereotype of a guy raising and you just slap him around a bit and he goes like, wait, what? Just let me die in peace, you little shits. Okay, how do we do that? But plenty of people have ruined their chance of ever getting credit. Yeah, I know, Euphorb, yeah. Because you work with, like, the food bank, right? Because we got all this nice firewood. Just like the people who are turned to trees. That's all they're good for now. Don't worry, I don't have mind read. Oh, just one. Okay, so we have to heal you. But how? Do we have to, like, go back up? Do I have to go elsewhere to... I really don't have to go back all the way up there. Mystic Flame, okay, not that much. But yeah. Cure Well. Oh, it just shows a hot bit, that's really nice. Yeah, I personally wouldn't be that against working in the financial sector. But I'm not sure if, like, not sure if moving to the US is worth it. At least if I work at a company, you'd get healthcare probably, so at least you'd have that taken care of. I have actually looked for PhDs in America, but it's so fucking unclear what your options are. Yeah, but from what I hear, company healthcare is usually alright. Not fantastic, but at least alright. Where? Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I don't want to fight this. I don't know there's one gin we actually missed here. I don't know where exactly it went. It's like the company has a lot of money to spend on well-educated workers. Almost like they're fairly valuable. Like, paying people to do paying people to do work in efficient ways is worth a lot. And yeah, they did get all the money by exploiting the poor, but that's something that you don't mind. But yeah, like, crap, wrong way to attack there. I don't mind going to the US, but it's so unclear. Like, you start with the fact that the universities just don't have, like here in Wageningen, right? You're looking for a PhD, you literally have a page with all the open job positions, and on every single page it tells you what your pay is going to be at the start and at the end. So it's a fairly level playing field, where from what I can gather in the US, it's a lot more of a crapshoot, because yeah, kind of. So I've seen like, from what I've gathered a little bit, like, by looking around as well with people's opinions, where it's like, you're never gonna, like, die of hunger, but you're not gonna be living in a very comfortable place if you don't get, like, a good grant or something. So I'm pretty sure you have the ability to earn a decent amount more than here in the Netherlands, but it's but it's not as easy to, like, you know, see that, between quotation marks. And as an outsider, it feels very obtuse and very, you know, close-walled to actually, okay, what are my options? I have no freaking clue. Why is there no summon? Probably because none could be summoned. Whacked. Yeah, so it's like, the sites aren't clear in what you will get. They're unclear about what you can do. Yeah, see, that's another thing, right? PhD's applications are the entire year here. The application that was 7 months ago. At that point, I was still busy with my thesis. I wasn't even thinking about what kind of PhD I would do. See, that's another thing, right? It's just a lot more. It never was my focus to go to the US. Ergo, I never, knew these kinds of things. And even then, like, I've spent, I think, a few hours or more looking at various university sites. I didn't even know there was a bloody PhD deadline. Because it doesn't say it on any of them. And the thing is, I also don't know how you spend a weekend with me and now you want to live the dream. I don't know, man. I just want to know what my options are. I also don't know how high to shoot. Like, I don't know how valuable, relatively speaking, a European education is. My grades aren't terrible. I wouldn't call them fantastic either. Both, for example, my thesis mark was like an 8.5 out of 10, which is not bad, but it's not like, the real good shit. So it's difficult to gauge how much I should sell myself, for example, and how high can I shoot. Like, I can search for like top 10 universities of the US and just look around there, like Caltech and MIT, but like, is it worth putting my time in there? I don't have a bloody clue. Because all you hear are the success stories, right? And you don't hear from the bunch of people who apply and put a lot of time and effort into that and failed. It doesn't help that it's like, I think they combine a lot of application stuff for normal student and PhD students. And when I see, oh, you want to apply, you have to pay. I'm like, wait, what? That makes no sense. And I'm not sure if that's right, because the sites are fucking obtuse. And then sometimes they have an actual, like, number there, like an email address or a telephone number. They're like, you're a recruitment officer. Like, I don't have one. I'm from the outside. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Paying for an internship is very, very dumb. But yeah, that's a very American thing. But I don't know. Jesus Christ, $1,000 just to apply. That's retarded. That's actually idiotic that that's a thing. Like, I could afford that, but man, I don't want to. So there's 2 entrances here as well. No, I know, it's not a single school, but still, it's a very large amount to spend on applying. Mixing gins. I don't know what the fuck mixing gins is. I didn't even know there was a possible. You mean just like use another one here? Shuffling? I don't know. Why can't I use that? That shouldn't work. Why can't I select these? No, it shouldn't. It should just say, oh, you can't do that. Madras on Jupiter, yeah. Please don't die. Fuck. That's a terrible joke. So there was a gin like here, yeah. Hey there, buddy. But yeah, like, what I like to do is just talk to a professor, right? To keep one. No, but I have like 3, so that's like kind of my options now. I know I can already swap them. The issue with working remotely internationally, there are legal issues regarding employer obligation. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. Pretty sure you can do it, but I don't know how that would even work. Oh well. But yeah, I would really... Like, the same thing I did with Australia is just send an email to a professor with whom I could do a PhD, right? Just tell them, hey, I'm from the Netherlands, I'm interested, can we talk? Working, you say, no, not in the US, Goose, not you know, outside of the European Union. Inside the European Union, you are very correct. Outside, no. America is even weirder as well because they're, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but from what I gathered, American tax law is awful. So now we actually have another Djinn. See, now we have Breathe as well. So now we have 2. Yeah, ours are great. It's very easy. For me, it's even better. But yeah, so what I want to do, what I prefer to do, is seeing if I can find an email address. Yeah, there's not even a... There is, yeah, but that's the one we got through earlier. Because that's where we need to go down like a level, and then you can actually go there. Wrong way, I think. I would like Psi Energy gained. Psi Energy gained, Psi Energy lost. Gaia, Weaken, and Delude? I haven't seen those. Yeah, no change. Yeah, no change. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's interesting. And the boosts our defense, no resistance. Assume to status effects. Look at the benefits, Nitro. You're not large enough salary to be able to afford buying a house for 10 years without a mortgage, profiting of all the bloody sweat and tears of the poor schmucks you never will be able to. Mixing elements especially gives you access to new clans with different skills. Well, I will keep it in mind to do that more with any new Djinn we get. Ah! Because that's not Breeze, that's the Heavenly Huntress. That's new. Who the fuck are you? That is not a terrible amount of damage, but... Fucking anime. Imagine not having your own place in your 20s. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine unironically living in the USA. Look, the housing crisis hasn't hit it that bad in rural America just yet, but houses here are, I think the average housing price is 400 grand right now. It is, fucking insane. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but you also work for the US government. So, that doesn't count. Gives you unfair benefits, as it were. So I think we're also using that gust to use it. Didn't waste 12 years getting more degrees. I've only been wasting... It'll only be 9 at the end. In theory, I'll be able to earn a decent chunk of change at the end of that, but we'll see. I get no benefit when it comes to buy. How would we get benefits, though? Oh, enlisted, that's what you mean. Yeah, that wasn't... I also didn't say you were working for the enlisted, that is. But, same as here, you know. Yeah, so you actually gain stuff then. Just like here, governments pay very stupid amounts. But yeah, I wouldn't mind per se doing a PhD in the US, but it's very difficult to get an actual overview. I will probably look around a little bit more to see if I can find some names to talk to a professor. Like, do you have a topic, and does my profile connect with that? Because one of the good things, I guess, about America is that the profiles are fairly vague. As in, you should have done chemistry for this. I'm like, okay. Okay, sure, I have done chemistry, but there's just a few different kinds there. I'm pretty sure that... No, see, there is another level above, but I'm not sure if we can actually reach that. No. Pretty bloody sure we can't. That was a waste of time. The right side has nothing. Well, let's get the hell out of here. But yeah, it's the same actually in Germany. I have to say, it's also because they follow the English, the Anglo-Saxon model of doing shit, which means it's fucking annoying to get even like see it reset to get even barely a clue what it means to actually do like an education there, like a PhD there. It's awful. I hate it. Yeah, there's nothing there, just to tie the chest is there. But yeah, frankly, looking around in the Netherlands has been the best experience so far for PhDs by a long shot. Instead of just... the fuck you, figure it out yourself way, which is awful. I'm sure that there are easier ways to do it when you're inside the actual university. I have the same as well here, but bloody hell. Whacked. We have nothing more than these four? Just fucking apply to everything. Yeah, but that's like... No, like, it's not even the applying, right? It's even, like, getting an idea. I hate it. Like, I don't want to have... The thing is, I would like to get a better idea to see if I want to spend, like, the time and efforts to do this shit. You just have to know, thank you, that's very, very useful. Fucking America, man. And that's the awful part, right? You gotta spend $1,000 to just apply, and you're not even, like, sure what you're applying for. Here in the Netherlands, it's literally a job application. You have a list that tells you what you have to do, what you need to know, and then it tells you, you know, what your pay will be, what's expected of you, who you can contact to talk to. So can I actually get out of here? Because it seems like I fucking can't. Guys, for every other day, so that I can afford to apply for PhDs in the US. Ah, man. I know because I'm from a family of academics. See, that would help you a lot. No one in my family has done a PhD before. And besides that, you know, applying in the Netherlands is piss easy. Applying in the US is a whole different beast. I know one guy who is doing a postdoc in the US. But I guess I could ask him for some stuff, but even that is like, you know... I kind of assumed this shit would have been easier, but whoopsie. America says no, go fuck yourself. But yeah. Germany is a little bit more annoying because, one, of course, I don't speak the language that well to read, like, the academic crap. I think we need to find another way out here, because I don't think there is a way here. I'm not sure you'd like the American academic. I don't know if I'd like it. If I'd like it. Can I, like, move you? No. Thing is, I am oh, maybe you can... Ah, okay, fair enough. I am willing to give up some semblance of living in a civilized country if the pay is good. Honey, I can't fight my Dutch blood. It turns out that I love exploiting the poor for money more than I love you. That is kind of how it would go, yes. Because she really doesn't want to move to the US, and I don't blame her either. You know what? I have a very good idea. Where are you? Joypad, configure 1. Can you go the other way around, please? I don't want you to speed up when I'm not holding down the fucking trigger, man. Fuck. You need to be... No, not... So it maps to, like, the plus axis, but I want it to map to the minus axis. How the fuck do you even do that? I know how to do it, but I don't want to... that'll work. I think something glitched. No, it's just a party member who's selected. Sure, just do you. Just get rid of all of them. But can I, like, move to the side here? No. Alright, let's walk back. You'll have to move to the US and get a house that has a Lego room. I'm pretty sure that any future house I have will have a Lego room. Isn't wanting to come with you can repurpose her. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. If she doesn't join me, I have more space for Lego. That's a very good point there. See if we can find another town. Oh, it's Kolyma. Kolyma. Can we trade with a tree? Ah, that's a shame. You could have a living room with a 70-inch TV. Would be good for double CDR. That's actually... Nah, the thing with a large TV is that the bigger it gets, you can actually sit further away, and it does help with some forms of content consumption, I'd say. Oh, look, it's a gin. I can find that one. Just has to match the room. Yeah, like, look back at photos of, like, living rooms in, like 20, 30 years ago. You have, like, these specifically crafted spots for tiny, tiny TVs. Like, rooms have always been crafted around, like, those kind of appliances. So if you design your room out of it, it won't look out of place at all. So should I have visited this place before, and do I have to go all the way back now? This room was too comfy. Man, nah, like, I probably wouldn't move to the US unless I got a really good offer, and even then it would be difficult. But, like, if I find a topic that I really like, something that I feel... like, it basically has to be enough of a reason. I don't know if I'll find that, but I'd like to keep my options open. Just like how I'm going to talk to someone in Australia at some point, if the guy ever responds to my fucking emails. Well, he responded to my first email, but not to my second one. He might be busy. Okay, there's nothing here. Do I have to go back? Probably not. Bloody Australians. But hey, at least in the US, they don't have spiders everywhere like they have in Australia, which is, ironically, my girlfriend's greatest fear. Just guns. It's one of those things, like, she doesn't like the fact that there's a large amount of guns there either. Personally, I wouldn't mind to own a few and to shoot for sport. Personally, I wouldn't mind hunting for game, but I'm pretty sure my girlfriend would murder me if I bring home a dead deer. It's not about, you're going to be seeing guns all the time. It's about the chance, right? The chance of being shot to death in America are quite a bit bigger than they are in the Netherlands. No matter how you look at it. Yeah, that guy probably will have to be untreed before he can open it up. I think it also depends a lot on where you go, Shadow. You're going to see them more in the rural areas, no matter where you are. Like, they're going to be more in upstate New York than they are going to be in, I don't know, San Francisco? I wanted to say downstate New York, but I know that there's a lot of guns there, I think. It's overall, it's just overall murder rate and the overall freaking, like, just chance of it happening. Think of all the see, that's one of the attractive sides. It's like salaries in America for educated people are generally decent. I would dare say even pretty good. And that would be in theory a reason to move there, but finding a job is one. You're a dead end. Finding a job is one. Finding a job that I enjoy, that's a difficult one. And then finding one where I don't have to drag my ass through broken glass to actually get it is a fun last one. Yeah, sure, I'll take a... Give me a sec. Are you comparing it to the European homicide rate or the local homicide rates? Because I don't want to be lumped in with those guys in the Balkans. I need to heal, maybe, after this. General Netherlands, yeah, that sounds about right. Even then, I think the Netherlands is also worse than than the rest of Europe. I think if you compare it to Finland, you would be a bit lower. I feel there is a gelding in Europe. I don't think so. I'll finish this battle and then I'll take a look. Because I can, like, last week we had someone getting shot in Amsterdam. That was a targeted assassination attempt, though, but still, we had, I think last year in Utrecht, we had a terrorist attack by some fuckwad shooting. I think he killed 2 or 3 people. Max ain't moving here, and you ain't moving to Finland. That's true. That's 3. How the fuck is it 3 times higher? Is the depression over there that bad? Gotta take Rami out back. Because yours is really low. I didn't think it'd be. I am thinking about a tram in Utrecht, yeah. Was it 3 years ago? Man. Yeah, government telling me please don't go to America. American culture and politics suck. I don't. Oh, I agree with the politics. It sucks. But the culture in America varies so much from place to place that I don't think it's a very fair to lump it all into one thing. Because, yeah, probably I don't want to move to the Deep South. Very much not going to be a very pleasant experience in general, I think. But moving to a slightly more progressive place that isn't like, you know, San Francisco, I'd probably be fine. Yeah, exactly. It's like saying European culture is all the same. It really isn't. The politics, though, are an issue, but again, the politics vary a lot local to local. State rights, most state rights are very relevant. So even the local laws, like moving to Texas, probably not going to happen. Moving to Utah, depends on how much you like the Mormons. Moving to California, probably going to be fine. Moving to, like, I don't know, Minnesota, probably going to be fine, I think. I'm not sure. How can I get over there? So we don't really have any hints here to how to deal with anything here. I'm also not entirely sure where the next place. I can't heal here either. Mormons are okay. It's more about state politics and how I think the whole place is controlled by Mormons. I mean, I kind of see the whole U.S. as a religious nutcase state, but I don't know where to continue, even. Let's see if we can get back to the other town. Sleep in the inn. What else? Like, there is one more area I think we haven't gone to proper, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure you can find a decent place everywhere in America. The difficult thing is just, like, making sure you actually enjoy it there. You have a map? Do I have a map? I don't think I do, but I can check. It does a little bit story-wise, because we did the tree thing, we fought the boss there, but we were like, I'm too weak, and I'm like, we have to heal him. I'm like, great, how do we do that? I hit the general DC. Well, I wouldn't know about that. No, select just opens the menu. This is what select does. Yeah, Game Boy Advance did have selected. Select and start. The thing we came through the cave, so I'll just follow this path all the way up north. Yeah, it really just like doesn't tell me anything. I did pay 2K in rent monthly, that's a lot, but yeah, being paid 6 figures makes it a lot more palpable. I mean, I pay 300 in rent, but I earn 0. Student life. I technically earn minus 1,000 a year, a month. I don't think we've been through this cave yet. Oh yeah, that's the idea. I had that idea as well. But I mean, most capital areas are fairly expensive. Like, if you go to Amsterdam here, you're gonna have to pay a lot more rent than if you move to, I don't know, bumfuck, you know, Gelderland or something as well. Or on the world map. I'll take a look. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see that sprout. There we go. Vaults. Barricade. Yeah, so we were here at the Kalima Bridge. We were at Kalima. 80 square meters. What a luxury. This is all we've done so far. I think there's some stuff here up north, maybe, but I'm not sure if I can actually go there. Maybe. Why do you have retreat, and where's your move? Oh, it's Thunder's Cure. You can grow it as part of one of the gene combos. But how do you... Yeah, you select. That's A, yeah. I know. Psi energies. Yeah, but there's nothing here. Make sure it helps you to set them. Sorry. Yeah, that's a pain though. Oh, I think that was something. Yeah, growth. Look, I'm not saying this is obtuse as fuck, but I'm saying this is obtuse as fuck. Look, and we're here now. Amazing. We did jack shit. Jump over. I was trying it here, but I guess it was a little bit up. Yeah, I was a little too high. And here you can fall down. I think it's just the ramming. Yeah, that or the ramming your head against the wall thing. Ooh, an elven rapier. Nice. Isn't making money on house sales fairly trivial these days? At least that's how it's here in the Netherlands. Oh yeah, of course. Well, I mean, I'll leave it a little bit different. It's fine. Unless, oh yeah, I mean, come on. Have we ever seen a housing crash in the US? Please. It's impossible. But yeah, if I'm gonna be able to buy a house in the Netherlands within 10 years, I will be extremely surprised. The housing market is absolutely god-awfully fucked here. It is ridiculous. How could I, in theory, put you out? So I assume I can push you around. I can't? You could buy a house after getting hired if you get my old job. Yeah, that's true. Make water grow, right? No, what a shame. Yeah, I don't have any ice abilities yet, because I think that's the last one we haven't gotten yet. Anyway, we're almost done anyway, so I'm probably gonna just finish this and then call it for now instead of Beat Saber. Let's walk out of here while we're still here. Might as well finish that at least. But yeah, the housing market's fucked here. I'd really like to buy a good place, but yeah, I just want to walk outside. Damn it. Some money. I wonder where you could get a lot of money. Yeah, US, but there's a lot of other things in the US that aren't as great. Like, as much as you'd like to think or say or whatever. Well, that wasn't there before. Money isn't everything. Strangely enough. Like, if you're single, it's very different. And, I see. It's a landslide. I think we can't do anything here, then. Anyway, that's gonna be it, then. Go save. Oh. Well, we made some semblance of progress, but that's going to be it for here. For now, I'm going to take the stream down, and I'm going to go set up Beat Saber. The last time we will do it in quite a while, actually. So yeah, I'll take about 10 minutes or so to do. So I'll see you. See you guys in a little bit. Cheers.